Well, hello YouTube. Snap-on truck was in town today, and looks like they had another kind of flyer for us. This one's good from 1st of November all the way till the end of January. Kind of highlighting some of their charging system equipment in this one. So they kind of have a lot of electrical stuff. So we'll just kind of go through it with you here and kind of go over the different thoughts here. So they're basically going over a bunch of their battery testing equipment. If you're in a high volume shop dealing with the customers on a regular basis, as a shop tool, I think this is, some kind of neat stuff. But if you're just kind of on your own, a lot of other tools will do the same. Just kind of push your salesmanship skills or whatever to explain to the customer what's wrong. But some neat little gadgets, but they're pretty pricey. A little tough to justify just for on your own. I like these charging carts. I used to have one in the shop I worked in, but it was a shop tool, not a tool that I had to provide. But like I said, for $1,000, it's not something I want to spend my money on, but definitely don't mind having it. Jumper packs. I like these, but these ones seem fairly expensive, and in my experience, they don't really last that long. So, there's lots of other ones out there you can pick up, and for a little better price. Just kind of an example here. Picked up a Napa catalog, and they've got a starter pack for $175 as opposed to Snap-on wanting anywhere between $550 to $440. So less than half the price that they're asking. They've got another one here, I guess 24 volts, so that's a little bit more power for $730. So yeah, I'm not sure Snap-on's my first choice, but they may have something that the other guys don't have that's worth it to you. Some more just kind of diagnostic charging systems. Like I said, this is a lot of the stuff in this catalog I see as a shop tool, not something that, as an individual mechanic, you'll be buying. Some of the little pieces that go with it, just test leads and stuff like that. Depending on what you're using them with, if you have that, I can see them being handy, or maximizing the tool. Got the Ethos scan tool. Snap-on scan tools are what I'm most familiar with. I like Snap-on scan tools, but yeah, for the most part, it's nice if you get it as a shop tool. Get guys in the shop that take care of stuff. That I know could be sometimes a problem, but that would probably be my choice for if I was to buy a scan tool. Right now, I'm using model specific stuff, so for the most part, I work on Volkswagen, so I use Vacom. Or I guess it's VCDS now, but the old guys know what I'm talking about. Snap-on's version of the Power Probe, and from everybody tells me, Power Probe actually makes this for them. Looks like a pretty sweet tool. A couple different features over the Power Probe, so it's just kind of up to you if you're willing to spend, the extra $100 for the Snap-on name, or if you want to just spend. Actually, I think it's about $200. You can get the Power Probe 3 for. So. Do pretty much the same thing, just a little different layout. Snap-on auto-ranging multimeter. I guess I should mention everything here seems to be able to run the 10% discount, so a little bit of money savings, always helps. But yeah, it's always good to have a decent scan tool or multimeter. They do let you do quite a bit and let you work in different places, and it can tell you a lot of different information. So just some booster cables, plug-in style, depending on what you've got set up. Those are definitely handy. In the service truck, I like using that style with the booster packs, but forklifts use that a lot. Booster cable sets, good set. They're always expensive, so I think if you have them built up, you can probably save some money, but they're still going to cost you a lot of money. Power inverter. I'm just trying to see if it's a true sine inverter or not, but yeah, they seem to be all over the place as far as what they are. So I've actually got a clamping meter. I like the idea, but I actually really haven't used it much. The application I used it was actually on a charging cart when I was testing battery load, seeing if batteries were any good. But 24-volt digital display circuit tester, those are kind of handy. But like I said, like I say, you can use your power probe, and it's not much more money, and get a very similar reading. So it just depends on what you're doing and hooking stuff up. Power inverters, it just looks like a kind of fancy one there, but battery maintainer. Yeah, lots of options there. I think there's a lot of other ones available for a little less money. Blue Point battery charger. See, the Blue Point stuff is a little bit more reasonably priced. Just kind of looking at that one, $314 on sale, and just happens to be, they've got that in the Napa catalog on the cover there. And depending what you're looking at, you're either $300 or $429. So, the Blue Point stuff, it's in with reason with some of the other stuff. But I just happen to have one of those, so it was kind of nice to do a side by side comparison. Battery service kits, they're definitely handy. Whether or not they're best bang for your buck, got a lot of these tools right here. Those pliers are super handy, especially when you're trying to get posts off. And then, of course, GM and their old side mount batteries. Pretty much got to have something like that. So yeah, definitely recommend having the contents of this kit. Whether or not you do this kit or not, that's up to you. Benchtop battery charger, yeah, lots of stuff for battery related items in here. This right here, it's actually the first time I've actually seen it in a catalog. These things are awesome. So there's nothing worse than trying to get onto the old GM side post batteries and trying to charge them. With these, you can get on there, get a good connection for boosting or charging batteries. Highly recommend these, and they just kind of go into your regular clamps on your battery charger, so they just kind of slide in the back and come out the front, and you can, with that little tab there, just slide them in and out and get them out of the way, so when you're working on regular stuff, it doesn't get in the way. And then yeah, this style here is probably one of your better terminal cleaners, but you can get these for dirt cheap off of different places. They don't take off as much material. These ones work really good, but like I said, you're taking away material, so you're kind of opening the door for trouble down the road. Remote starter switches, they're pretty cool. You can get them in the snap-on screwdriver handle, but it's a lot of money to spend for that application, so you can get other starter switches for a lot less money. And yeah, more of the side battery terminal ratcheting box wrenches. Yeah, these things are definitely handy, whether or not that's the option you want to go with when you buy them. But tote bags, I love these tote bags. They're awesome for hauling tools out in the field, or you got to go and do a service call. Now these hard grip nut driver sets, I've really tried to use them. I've got a set of Craftsman, but I find I just use my nut driver and sockets all the time. So, but I know a lot of guys do like those. Ratcheting screwdrivers, they got a few different varieties. Soft grip handle miniature file set. So they're probably a little bit on the pricier side, but sometimes it's nice to have a one-stop shop and get on the truck and say, I want that, and your service franchisee will get them for you. So different organizers and roll carts. I like roll carts. Sometimes I wish they might have been a little bit bigger, but yeah, they're kind of handy, especially in the automotive world. I know the heavy-duty guys find them a little too small, so they tend to move their toolboxes wherever they go. Magnetic parts assembly tray, always handy. So just keep things organized. Safety glasses, as long as they're comfortable and you wear them, I think that's probably the way to go. And then moving back, they got the 12 volt engine starter with 110 10 volt AC for kind of like an inverter while you're charging stuff up if you need to. And then shop owner extended credit. So kind of one of those things to look into, but I don't know if I want to carry it over too long. So long, like so you do that 6 months with cash, kind of buys you some breathing room to save up some money. So yeah, that's kind of their supplementary catalog. I like these ones just because it's a little better variety they show in these as opposed to their monthly flyers. This year it really seems like they've been pushing the same 10 tools every month. And like I said, I like seeing new stuff. That's probably my favorite thing about catalog is it's like, ooh, that's a neat tool. I want that. And they really haven't been catering to that aspect very well lately. So hopefully in the new year, we'll start seeing more of that again. I guess one of the reasons I like looking at the Mac and Macro catalog is just plain variety. The deals may not be there, but I just like seeing new stuff. So, but yeah, that's this, I guess, the fall winter term. So remember, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll keep these kind of things coming for you when I come across them. We'll catch you in the next one.